Good evening. Today we will talk about countries which are having border issues with China other than India. Because with India everybody knows what all is going on. But we should tell the world that this country, that is People's Republic of China, is on odds with almost all its neighbors. So we will start first of all with Nepal, because we all know that Nepal's government, I'm not saying Nepal specifically, the country of Nepal, but the present government of O.P. Sharma Oli, the communist government of Nepal, it is sitting on the lap of Communist Party of China and Xi Jinping. And even Nepal is having issues of border issues with China. And recently the opposition parties of Nepal, they have claimed that China is sitting on 64 hectares of Nepali land, a charge with which the government of Nepal is denying. Obviously they are denying because they are on the lap of Xi Jinping. But even last year there were leaked reports from the Nepali survey department, and it highlighted that China has captured Nepali land in northeast of Nepal. And China also claims some part of Nepal as those territories basically belong to Tibet. So even Nepal is having border issues, land issues with China, but unfortunately there is a government which is a communist government, and so much so it is in the lap of Xi Jinping that some weeks back, when there were internal disputes between the rival fractions of within the party, the Chinese envoy there in Nepal, she took almost 5 to 6 rounds of meeting with Nepali Communist Party to ensure that O.P. Sharma Oli's government doesn't fall. So you can understand how much interference with the ruling party, within the ruling party, Xi Jinping and CCP is having. Then coming to Bhutan, we all know and we all have seen that in 2017 on the tri-junction of India, Bhutan and China, in Doklam, on the side of Doklam region, on the side of Bhutan, due to construction activities, heavy construction activities by the Chinese companies, Indian army has to go to rescue Bhutan. And finally there was a standoff which lasted for more than 2 months, and then we made sure that PLA has to go back, and they went back because of India. But Bhutan is also having issues, border issues with People's Republic of China. Now coming to South China Sea, literally everybody is having problem with People's Republic of China. We will start with Japan, which is not the immediate neighborhood of China, but even they are having issues with China on Senkaku Island. These are tiny islands, but island is not the main issue. The main issue is the special economic zone, which as per the international laws, it spreads to 200 nautical miles from the land border. And those in special economic zone, let it be having oil or gas or other fisheries, they all belong to the country to whom that island or that land belongs to. So they are having issues with Japan also for these Senkaku Islands, with Philippines. Again they are having issues with for these special economic zone. Actually what China does in South China Sea, it try to do encroachment in literally every country's special economic zone and try to claim that that is a part of China, that is special economic zone is Chinese special economic zone. And the issues went so much so that Philippines dragged China to the International Court of Justice. And as recent as 2016, in 2016 the ICJ gave its verdict in favor of Philippines and against the People's Republic of China. But then China started threatening Philippines of military action. And then even Singapore and Indonesia are having same kind of uh, issues of special economic zone, of their borders, of their maritime borders with China. And even in this current year, there was almost a month-long standoff between PLA and People's Liberation Army Navy, that is the Navy of China, and Malaysian Navy. The standoff was the latest development in a series of targeted harassment by Chinese vessel of drilling operations in 5 oil blocks off the Malaysian coast in the past year. And seeing all this, United States, Australia and Japan has issued warning to China vis-a-vis international maritime laws. Now, Taiwan, we all know that they claim the island nation of Taiwan as the part of China. And last year, when PLA issued its white paper, they have given the time frame that by 2050 they are going to annex Taiwan, and they call it as peaceful annexation. But when they call under the one country two systems policy, but when they call of peaceful annexation, they never use the term that they are not going to use any kind of force. And what one country two system, we are seeing, the world is seeing what they are doing in Hong Kong. They merged Hong Kong within the fold of China under the same system, and now they are crushing it under the PLA and Hong Kong police issue. With Vietnam, what they are doing, they have claims on large part of Vietnam, and for that they cite the historical examples that in this year in history, in past history, in these years we are ruling this part of our kings, we are ruling this part of Vietnam, and they are having issues with them also. In South China Sea, they are having issues with China has actually done encroachment of special economic zones of Indonesia, Malaysia, Vietnam, Philippines, you name it and you will find it. And even in East China Sea, they are having issues. There they are having issues with South Korea. Not only South China Sea is always in news, but nobody talks about East China Sea. There they are on odds with South Korea. Then few people know that they are having issues with Russia also, with the of their border, and they are having issues of 100,000 square kilometers. They claim 160,000 of square kilometer of Russian land to be the part of China, despite of so many agreements they had with Russia. So they are on odds with literally everybody, and it's high time that this regional power, it's not a global power, it's a regional power, should be checked on time. It should never be allowed by the international community to become a geostrategic player or a global power, because if China rises to that level, the world will be really ugly. Thank you.